Welcome to Workplace HSE Explained, your go-to channel for clear, practical, and engaging safety insights. Here, real workplace hazards, OSHA-inspired topics, near misses, and prevention strategies are broken down into simple, easy-to-understand lessons. Whether you work in construction, warehousing, manufacturing, oil and gas, logistics, or even an office environment, every video helps you spot risks faster, work smarter, and stay safer. If you care about hazard awareness, safety culture, incident prevention, and protecting people at work, you're in the right place. This is Workplace HSE Explained, where safety becomes simple. Is the Gulf still hiring safety officers in 2026? The future no one told you. Part 1. The beginning of the investigation. The question is simple, but the truth behind it is not. Is the Gulf still hiring safety officers in 2026? Or has the golden era ended? For years, thousands of Indian safety professionals dreamed of one thing, a Gulf job that could change their family's future. But today, the world is asking a different question. What does the future of Gulf safety jobs really look like? And more importantly, where do you stand in that future? This investigation begins with a reality most people ignore. The Gulf of 2026 is not the Gulf of 2010. The hiring patterns have changed, the expectations have changed, the competition has changed, and the definition of a safety officer itself has changed. But here's the twist. The opportunities have not disappeared. They have simply evolved, and only those who understand this evolution will survive the next decade. To understand the future, we must look at the forces shaping it. The Gulf is undergoing the biggest transformation in its history. Saudi Arabia is building giga projects that the world has never seen before. Qatar is expanding its industrial base. The UAE is pushing digital transformation across every sector. Oman and Kuwait are restructuring their workforce strategies. These changes are not random. They are part of a long-term vision that will define the next 10 to 15 years of hiring. But here's the part most people miss. These megaprojects are not just construction projects. They are technological ecosystems. They demand a new kind of safety professional. Someone who understands risk, systems, data, and digital tools. Someone who can think beyond checklists and PPE. Someone who can integrate safety into design, operations, and automation. This is the future the Gulf is preparing for. So the real question is not whether the Gulf is hiring. The real question is, are they hiring the same kind of safety officers they hired 10 years ago? And the answer is no. The Gulf is not looking for quantity anymore. They are looking for capability. They are looking for specialization. They are looking for professionals who can match the pace of their transformation. In this 4-part investigation, we will uncover the truth behind Gulf hiring in 2026. We will explore the sectors that are growing, the roles that are emerging, the skills that are becoming mandatory, and the mistakes that are costing people their careers. And by the end of Part 4, you will know exactly where you stand in the future of Gulf safety jobs. This is not just a video. This is a wake-up call. Because the future is already here, and it is not waiting for anyone. The future of Gulf safety jobs. What 2026 really reveals. Part 2. The forces reshaping Gulf hiring. To understand whether the Gulf is still hiring safety officers in 2026, we must look at the forces that are silently reshaping the entire job market. These forces are not temporary. They are long-term structural changes that will define the next decade. And the first force is the rise of megaprojects. Saudi Arabia's NEOM, The Line, Red Sea Global, Qatar, and multiple industrial expansions are not just construction sites. They are futuristic cities built on advanced engineering, automation, and digital integration. These projects demand a new generation of safety professionals who can operate in environments where technology and human work blend together. The second force is the shift from traditional safety to integrated risk management. Gulf companies are no longer satisfied with basic safety officers who only conduct toolbox talks or inspections. They want professionals who understand process safety, operational risk, digital monitoring, and predictive analytics. They want people who can interpret data, identify patterns, and prevent incidents before they happen. This is why the Gulf is filtering candidates more strictly than ever before. The hiring is not stopping, it is becoming selective. The third force is nationalization. Countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Oman are increasing local workforce participation. This does not mean expatriates are no longer needed. It means expatriates must bring higher value, deeper expertise, and stronger qualifications. The Gulf is not removing foreign workers. It is removing average foreign workers. The ones who remain will be the ones who adapt. The fourth force is digital transformation. Safety is no longer limited to physical inspections. Drones, IoT sensors, AI-based monitoring, digital permits, and cloud-based reporting systems are becoming standard. Companies want safety officers who can use these tools confidently. Those who resist technology will struggle. Those who embrace it will rise. The fifth force is competency-based hiring. Gulf employers are moving away from hiring based on certificates alone. They want proof of skill, proof of experience, and proof of performance. This is why interviews are becoming tougher. Practical assessments are becoming common, and companies are demanding specialized knowledge in areas like confined space, lifting operations, chemical safety, and emergency response. So is the Gulf still hiring? Yes, but the hiring is happening in a new direction. The Gulf is hiring for the future, not the past. And the future belongs to those who understand these forces and prepare accordingly. In Part 3, we will break down the exact sectors that are growing, the roles that are emerging, and the countries that will dominate safety hiring from 2026 to 2030. The investigation continues. The future of Gulf safety jobs, where the real demand will be. Part 3. The sectors and countries that will lead 2026 to 2030 hiring. To understand the future of Gulf safety hiring, we must look at the sectors that will dominate the next decade. These sectors are not just expanding, they are transforming the very definition of safety. And the first sector leading this transformation is the giga project ecosystem of Saudi Arabia. NEOM, The Line, Oxagon, Trojena, Red Sea Global, and Qiddiya are not ordinary projects. They are multi-billion-dollar environments built on advanced engineering, renewable energy, autonomous systems, and digital infrastructure. These projects require safety professionals who can work with high-risk operations, complex logistics, and integrated digital systems. Traditional safety roles will not be enough. Specialized roles like digital safety coordinators, risk analysts, and process safety engineers will dominate. The second sector is oil and gas, which remains the backbone of the Gulf economy. Companies like ADNOC, Saudi Aramco, Qatar Energy, and Kuwait Oil Company are expanding upstream and downstream operations. But the nature of these operations is changing. They are adopting automation, predictive maintenance, and advanced control systems. This means safety officers must understand process safety, permit-to-work integration, and emergency response planning at a deeper level. The demand will not disappear. It will shift toward those who can handle high-hazard environments with technical confidence. The third sector is renewable energy. The Gulf is investing heavily in solar, wind, hydrogen, and green ammonia. These projects require safety professionals who understand electrical safety, energy storage risks, and environmental compliance. This is a new frontier where early adopters will gain a long-term advantage. The fourth sector is infrastructure and smart cities. Roads, metros, airports, logistics hubs, and industrial zones are expanding across the region. These projects demand safety officers who can manage large workforces, coordinate multiple contractors, and ensure compliance across diverse operations. The scale of these projects will create continuous demand for competent professionals. The fifth sector is manufacturing and industrial expansion. Countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE are building new factories, chemical plants, and industrial clusters. These environments require strong knowledge of machine safety, chemical handling, confined space, and fire protection systems. The hiring will favor those with specialized technical skills. Now let's look at the countries. Saudi Arabia will lead safety hiring from 2026 to 2030 due to giga projects and industrial expansion. Qatar will continue hiring for energy, infrastructure, and manufacturing. The UAE will focus on digital transformation, smart cities, and high-tech industries. Oman and Kuwait will hire selectively but steadily, prioritizing experienced professionals. The future is clear. The Gulf is not reducing safety jobs, it is redefining them, and only those who evolve with the new demands will secure their place in this changing landscape. In Part 4, we will uncover the skills, certifications, and strategies you need to stay relevant and succeed in the Gulf of the future. The investigation is nearing its conclusion. The future of Gulf safety jobs. What you must do to stay relevant. Part 4. The skills, strategies, and the final truth. As we reach the final part of this investigation, one thing is clear. The Gulf is not rejecting safety professionals. It is redefining who qualifies to be one. The future belongs to those who understand that safety is no longer a support function. It is a strategic function. It is a data-driven function. It is a competency-based function. And the professionals who succeed from 2026 to 2030 will be the ones who evolve with this new identity. So what exactly must you do to stay relevant? The first requirement is specialization. The era of general safety officers is fading. The Gulf wants professionals who can handle specific risks with confidence. Process safety, construction safety, lifting operations, chemical safety, fire protection, and emergency response are becoming core expectations. The more specialized you are, the more valuable you become. The second requirement is digital literacy. The Gulf is moving towards smart safety systems, digital permits, IoT-based monitoring, and AI-driven analytics. You must be comfortable using digital tools, interpreting dashboards, and understanding automated alerts. The future safety officer is not someone who only walks the site. They are someone who understands the data behind the site. The third requirement is strong foundational knowledge. Certifications like NEBOSH, OSHA, IOSH, ISO, Lead Auditor, and process safety courses are still important. But certificates alone will not guarantee a job. What matters is your ability to apply what you know. The Gulf is testing candidates more rigorously. Practical assessments, scenario-based interviews, and technical evaluations are becoming standard. You must be prepared to demonstrate competence, not just claim it. The fourth requirement is adaptability. The Gulf is changing fast. New technologies, new regulations, new project types, and new expectations are emerging every year. Those who resist change will struggle. Those who embrace it will thrive. Adaptability is no longer optional. It is a survival skill. The fifth requirement is communication. Safety is not just about rules. It is about influencing people, guiding teams, and building a culture where safety becomes a shared responsibility. The Gulf values professionals who can communicate clearly, lead confidently, and collaborate effectively with diverse workforces. So, is the Gulf still hiring safety officers in 2026? Yes, but it is hiring the future-ready ones. The ones who understand that the world is moving forward and they must move with it. The ones who see safety not as a job but as a mission. The ones who are willing to learn, grow, and evolve. And now, as we conclude this 4-part investigation, here is the final truth. The Gulf of the future will not reward those who wait. It will reward those who prepare. It will reward those who upgrade. It will reward those who take action today, not tomorrow. Your future is not decided by the market. It is decided by your mindset. The opportunities are there. The demand is there. The future is there. The only question left is, are you ready to step into it? This is Workplace HSE Explained, and this investigation ends here. But your journey begins now.